Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you guys some tools and apps that help me become a better trader. Okay, so if you know, it can actually take you a long while for you to understand the market and to become consistently profitable, but with these resources I'm about to show you here, everything is going to be a lot more easier. By the way, the link to everything I'm going to be mentioning here will be in the description of this video. I'm going to be mentioning 5 of these tools and apps that actually help me become a better trader. By the way, none of these things are actually sponsored. Okay, so the most important thing you need to do whenever you're trading is to manage your risk. You can actually have, the best strategy in the world, and just because you don't have risk management, you can end up losing in the forex market. Okay, so let me use this for example. Let's say someone is actually trading a $500 account, but they did not set their stop loss in a trade. Now let's imagine in a scenario where the market actually have a news by 1 p.m. or some other thing or every other thing, because news don't actually always obey technical analysis. And as you can see, the person actually has high chances of blowing that account. That is why it's actually important for you to put stop losses in your trades. You don't know one day when that stop loss will actually save you. And for you to place a trade without putting your stop loss, it's just like leaving your house without locking it. Now, it's very important for you to actually understand your risk in the market in percentages. Now, let's say someone is actually trading a $1,000 account. 1% in the account is actually $10. The right way to actually place a trade, or the right way to actually go about risk management is, if you're risking 1%, you should actually make 2% or 3%. Now, it's very important for someone to actually do it that way in order to remain consistently profitable. Now, what you have to do is to go to your app store and search position size calculator. Now, you'll find a bunch of different apps. One you're going to be using here is position size calculator FX. So what this app does is that it gives you the right lot size to use in consideration with the amount you want to risk in percentage. So let me explain how this works. It goes ahead to ask you your trading account balance, tells you to select the currency you'll be trading, it asks you for the percent you're willing to risk, and where you'll be keeping your stop loss in pips. And when you hit calculate, it shows you just the right lot size to use if you're risking 5% of your account. With this, whenever you're risking 5%, you're really risking 5%. Now, I was not able to find the Android version of this app, but I found something very similar to it. The name of this app is Forex Calculators. Like I said, this app is very similar to the last one. It asks you for all those things that I mentioned, and it gives you the right lot size to use. Now, before you ever use a strategy to trade on your live account, it's very important that you actually backtest it. Now, backtesting your strategy is trying it to see how well it performs in the market, whether it actually has a higher win rate or it actually has a lower win rate. Now, you guys should know this. Any strategy that has a win rate that is lower than 50% should be a no-go area. Now, with this next step, it actually helps you to backtest the market in an efficient way possible. Now, there are different ways that you can actually backtest your strategy, but with this app called TradingView, it actually makes everything much more easier. This app is just like a social media for traders, as you can like, comment and share your thoughts with other traders. It also has a dedicated news section where it gives news to almost all financial instruments. But that's not the kicker. It actually has a replay feature where you can go back in time and replay what happened at that point in the market. Now with this, you can actually use it to backtest your strategy in a more efficient way. Okay, so you found a strategy and you've backtested it and it has a good win ratio, but imagine trading without ever being able to withdraw your funds. Now, in terms of trading the live market, it's the brokers that actually give you the opportunity for you to buy and sell in the market and make profit, and even made it for a much lower rate for everyone to trade. Now, I can't stress enough that having a good broker is one of the most important things when it comes to trading. Now, one of the things that a broker should give you is fast withdrawals and deposits and small spreads. Now, if your broker is not giving you none of these things, I will actually recommend you to switch and look for a better broker. So, as a person that have actually traded with a broker that has high spreads, you'll not actually, when you're trading with them, you not actually notice how much they're actually limiting you in the market, just until you actually make a switch. So now, personally for me, I've already found a broker that already gives all these things I've already mentioned, and sometimes you guys have already noticed it by seeing the kind of spreads I get whenever I'm trading. So the broker I use is VantageFX, and if you want to be getting spreads as low as this, go to the description of this video, click the VantageFX link and fill in the important details. With this, you already have a broker account with VantageFX. Now, for you to actually create your own strategy, it's very important for you to try different indicators. Now, there are actually different types of traders. There are traders that use price action to trade, that is, they use trend line, they use support and resistance, and every other thing. And there's another set of traders which are indicator based traders. So these are traders that actually use indicators to know the direction of the market. So now personally for me, I actually use indicators. Now for those that are indicator type traders, I'll actually recommend you to go to MetaTrader 4 and try out different indicators out there and see what they do, and maybe you can add one or two things. Best preferably you can actually go to TradingView, because TradingView actually have a lot of resources. Like MetaTrader 4 is just like a limited version of trading, but TradingView actually has a lot. Now the fifth thing that actually crown everything that I've mentioned here is your strategy. Now if you're able to come up with your strategy, you should be able to try different indicators and see how they actually work. And one thing you also need to do is to backtest it to see how the win ratio, whether it's having more wins or more losses. Now once you already find a profitable strategy, I actually recommend you to actually apply risk management. Like I said, risk management is everything. So if you've watched this video to this moment right here, I want you to drop a like, and if you're not yet part of the family, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. So if you want to save yourself the stress of checking each and every indicator, I'll actually recommend you to watch this video here, because I've already put down a strategy that works most of the time. So with that being said, I'll see you guys here. Peace.